Yesterday, I got the train to work. I'm on crutches because of knee surgery and have a knee scooter. I had to sit in the disabled seat. As the train continued to pick up passengers at the next station, there was no more seats. At the second station, a woman got on the train who was heavily pregnant. She stood at the door holding onto the handrail. Something inside of me stirred. I must speak. I felt scared and fear about speaking. I thought if the train suddenly stopped, she could be injured. No one spoke. No one moved. All people staring at their phone and device screens. No one cared. Suddenly, I took off my mask and spoke at the top of my voice. Excuse me. I don't mean to be rude, but can someone give the lady over there a seat who is heavily pregnant? Nearly everyone ignored me, except one man, a man reading his Bible. He looked up and said, "Sorry, thank you for being so observant." He rose, walked across the carriage, and invited the mother to sit down. She thanked him and took her seat, while the rest of the carriage ignored what I had said and what he had done. Do we give the voice to the voiceless? Often the poor do not have a voice. Often the ones who are most suffering, the ones who are most persecuted, do not have the power to speak. They are silent. We must raise our eyes and become observant. We need to question what we see. We must look for a deeper reality. This is not just about money. This is not just about power. This is not just about what group you belong to. Rather, the question is, what do you care for? Do we care enough about those who have no voice? Let us stand today on this sacred land. We are inspired by the enduring words of Martin Luther King, who dared to dream of a world where injustice and equality prevail. Today we gather not just as individuals, but as a collective voice to echo the dream of a fair and equitable Australia, a nation where the Aboriginal voice to Parliament speaks up against problems in Aboriginal healthcare, high suicide rates, high prison rates, and low life expectancy. We need to change as a nation. We need to grow up. Let us have a dream that one day in this great southern land, the voices of our First Nations people will resound to advise the halls of Parliament House. Let us have a dream of a time when the ancient wisdom and culture, richness of the Aboriginal people will speak to Aboriginal people on behalf of Aboriginal people towards Aboriginal issues. Let us have a dream which seeks to break free from the chains of inequality and discrimination that have persisted for over 200 years. We shall overcome the disparities in health, education, addiction, family breakdown, incarceration, and low life expectancy. The time has come for Australia to rise above these inequalities, to heal the wounds of the past together, and to forge a brighter future. Let us have a dream that the Aboriginal voice to Parliament will serve as a beacon of hope, lighting the path towards reconciliation and unity, where voices awaken to the deeper listening of the earth, Didiri. Let us not forget that we are bound together by this ancient land, by the dream of a fair go for all, and by our shared responsibility to help those who are weakest, like the generations of migrants and refugees who have come to the safety of our shores. The Aboriginal voice to Parliament is the embodiment of our commitment to healing and reconciliation. Today, we call upon every Australian citizen, young and old, to join hands to recognise the ancient culture of the past, the ongoing impact of colonial settlement, and the richness of every person and every part as part of the Australian dream. Let us come together as partners who see each other as brothers and sisters, who are observant, who care for each other in the journey towards a brighter tomorrow. We are one, but we are many, and from all the lands on earth we come. We'll share a dream and sing with one voice. I am, you are, we are Australian.